Welcome to Talladega, Alabama for the Aaron's 199 at Talladega Super Speedway. 38 drivers in the field today looking to taste checkered sweet victory lane here at Talladega. Now we're going to check out your drivers to watch in this huge field. We got the rookie Kyle Larson in his Aflac Cup Series debut. Jimmie Johnson, your points leader, also on the pole for the Talladega 199. And Kyle Busch looking to make a statement and get up there in the points race. Now for the command. Drivers, start your engines. Now we're going to check out a special Magi Motorsports Season 6 unveiling here at Talladega. And there they are, the Season 6 Magi Motorsports field. Carter Adelman in number 58 Monster Chevrolet. Gino Harvey in a number 63 Aflac Chevrolet. And then Bryce Harvey in Xbox Chevy. We will have another special announcement here soon for the Magi Motorsports. And now for your starting lineup. In row 1, we got Jimmie Johnson and Greg Biffle. Row 2, Eric Almirola and Brad Keselowski. Row 3, Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. In row 4, Kurt Busch and a rookie Kyle Larson. Row 5, Jamie McMurray and Bryce Harvey. Row 6, Matt Kenseth and Clint Boyer. In row 7, Tony Stewart and David Gilliland. Row 8, David Reagan and Dale Earnhardt Jr. In row 9, Gino Harvey and Carter Adelman, Magi Motorsports teammates. Row 10, Joey Logano and Casey Kane. In row 11, Danica Patrick and Trevor Bayne. Row 12, Denny Hamlin and Jeff Gordon. Sitting in row 13, Marcus Ambrose and Kevin Harvick. Row 14, Carl Edwards and Austin Dillon. In row 15, Michael Waltrip and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 16, Jeff Burton and Paul Menard. Row 17, Dave Blaney and Ryan Newman. In row 18, Juan Pablo Montoya and Regan Smith. And then in the last row, Casey Mears and J.J. Ely. Now time for the green flag here at Talladega. It's going to get good here. Jimmie Johnson and Greg Biffle lead him to the line on lap 1 of 9. Johnson jumps down in front of Biffle as Biffle gets in line in the lower lane. Brad Keselowski working the high line with Martin Truex Jr. Around the outside of Biffle they go. Keselowski up to second. Behind Jimmie Johnson. Johnson leads lap 1. Truex down in the lower lane. Behind Keselowski. Biffle getting caught in the middle lane. Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch brothers chase around him. 3 wide already. Ambrose hard into the wall. And we got Austin Dillon. Ricky Stenhouse, a chaser involved. Big crash on the backstretch. Paul Menard, Austin Dillon. Marcus Ambrose was involved. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., your chase contender. Looks like he is toast. And then Paul Menard, Jeff Burton got a piece of it as well. Let's check out the instant replay. See as Dillon gets turned by Stenhouse. Edwards just barely avoids it. And then right there is where Menard and Burton make contact. Great save by Jeff Burton. Green flag is back out on lap 3. Jimmie Johnson, Martin Truex Jr., Truex and Almirola lead around the high side with Bryce Harvey and Kyle Busch. Down the backstretch they go. It looks like Truex, he's going to dive down in front of Johnson with the momentum he got. Keselowski and Kyle Larson now. Here comes Larson as Keselowski jumps up to pass Truex, but Kyle Larson did not go with him. Now Jimmie Johnson and Bryce Harvey, they're going to try and get the outside line rolling. Here comes Jamie McMurray. Larson blocking for Martin Truex Jr., doing a good job of it. The rookie learning the ways here at Talladega with the Aflac Cup boys and girl. Looks like a flyby of the field as they head off into turn 1 and 2. Down the backstretch they are. Truex and Kyle Larson once again leading. Jimmie Johnson and Bryce Harvey now working around the outside here. Here they come. Here comes Jimmie Johnson and Bryce. They're going to try and make it work. Truex goes up the block. He comes back to block, down the block. Larson, we got 4 wide heading into turn 3. And McMurray and Bryce Harvey wreck. Kyle Busch up into the wall. Jimmie Johnson involved as well. And Danica Patrick gets a piece of it late in the wreck. Holy cow, chasers involved everywhere. Kyle Busch, he was upside down. Jamie McMurray, Bryce Harvey, and your points leader, Jimmie Johnson. Danica getting her repairs. Let's check out the instant replay as Truex goes up to block Johnson. Then he makes it worse by blocking Larson. And then Bryce Harvey gets a great steam momentum. McMurray gets loose, and then that's what happens when you go 4 wide for the lead at Talladega in turn 3. 3 laps to go now. Kyle Larson and Martin Truex Jr. on the front row. Here comes Kenseth and Keselowski. Larson gives up the first spot for Truex. He's been very loyal to Martin Truex Jr. today. Adelman and Casey Kane getting a rush of momentum. Here comes Adelman and Keselowski. Here comes Carter Adelman coming for the lead over Truex and Larson. Truex goes up to block Keselowski. He breaks it up, but Adelman and Larson skip away. Here comes Clint Boyer. We're coming down to 1 lap to go here at Talladega. Who's going to win it? Flyby as they head through turn 1 and 2. Here comes Harvick. He makes his move. It's a good one, too. Adelman blocks. Here comes Larson and Harvick. Around Adelman they go. Kyle Larson, can he get there in time? No. Kevin Harvick wins the Aaron's 199. Carter Adelman comes around in second. Congratulations to Kevin Harvick, the winner of the Aaron's 199 at Talladega Superspeedway. Let's check out that instant replay of the last lap. Look as Harvick goes around, makes his move, takes a nice dive, and then he sees Larson. Larson goes with him. Dale Jr. tries to sneak a pass in, tries to help Adelman, but not in time. Carter Adelman loses the race on the last lap. Finishing first today was Kevin Harvick. Great finish by the 29 team to pick up a victory through a dissatisfied season. Carter Adelman got another nice finish here in the chase, but he's not in the chase, I guess. Third is Kyle Larson. Fourth, Clint Boyer. Great job for him today. And your new points leader, fan favorite, Dale Jr. Now finishing first today, Kevin Harvick. Great job, Happy Harvick. Well-deserved win. Carter Adelman with a nice finish today. Almost got the win. Great job for the Magi Motorsports team. Third is Kyle Larson in his debut. Not bad. Fourth, just 3 points behind, points leader Dale Jr. Fifth, your new points leader, Dale Earnhardt Jr. And finishing sixth today, J.J. Yeley. Nice job. Starting in the last row, comes up to finish sixth. Not bad. Seventh, Kurt Busch. Maybe. Seventh is Kurt Busch. Nice job for that man today. 4 points behind the lead. And eighth today was Eric Almirola. Not bad by Eric. He did good today. Brad Keselowski having a typical Talladega Speedway finish for him. He does good. Finishes top 10. Not bad for Brad. 10th today was Casey Kane. Though he didn't make the chase, this is a great finish for him. Hopefully he can do good in season 6. Finishing 11th was Greg Biffle, not a chaser, but he's had a miserable season. He's got to win this year, though. Not bad. He started outside pole today. 12th, Martin Truex Jr. led a lot of laps today, but ends up finishing 12th as he made a stupid move to block. He is currently 13 points behind. 8 points behind the leader is Tony Stewart. He's got the first chase race win. 15th is Matt Kenseth. He's trying to recover from that last lap wreck at Colin. Otherwise, he's having a fantastic chase. 16th today was Gino Harvey. Finishing 17th is Jeff Gordon, just 13 points behind leader Dale Jr. 18th, Ryan Newman. Finishing 19th today was Juan Pablo Montoya. And in his Aflac Cup Series debut, David Gilliland finishes 20th. And 21st is Carl Edwards. 22nd, Dave Blaney. And 23rd, Casey Mears. Finishing 24th today was Jeff Burton. Got involved in a wreck, but comes back to finish 24th. 25th, David Reagan. And 26th, Danica Patrick. Got involved in a wreck as well. Always strong at the plate races, though. 27th is Joey Logano. Had a very disappointing day. Couldn't get anything going momentum-wise. And 28th is Michael Waltrip. 29th, Trevor Bayne. And 30th was Regan Smith. Now here comes the disappointing news. 31st, Jimmy Johnson. Sad finish for him today. Got involved in a wreck. The points leader, he's just 24 points out. He's got a ways to go. 32nd today was Bryce Harvey. Also got involved in a wreck. 33rd, Jamie McMurray. Could have won this race. Could have, would have, should have, though. 34th, Kyle Busch. Finishing 35th today was Paul Menard. In 36th place was Mr. Stenhouse. 37th, Marcus Ambrose. And then rounding up the field once again, this is like the third straight week, is Austin Dillon, having terrible luck lately. Hope everybody liked the Talladega finish. Great race today. JG24, JM26, signing out.